This segment's being sponsored by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Join us in preserving and protecting Tennessee's wildlife. All right, guys, this next segment's being sponsored by our friends at Taylor's Archery. They're at 100 East Lauderdale Street. They're in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Or y'all can give owner Tracy Taylor a call at 931-563-7706. Let them take care of all your archery needs, and you can go in there on these rainy days and take advantage of his indoor range as well.
Well, he's full of stuff there, buddy. He's got it all.
He's got it, don't he?
I mean, it's loaded.
He's got it. Well, guys, we've been talking bass tournaments tonight, and earlier we had a weigh-in from our friends over to Bass Nation, and they're always up to something, you know. And earlier this year, Richard and I went out with Jake, and we were filming some stuff, and he said, "Hey guys, I'm working on this new project. We're going to have a live release boat." You know how Jake is.
Yeah,
he gets excited,
his ideas go everywhere.
He starts calling and making things happen, and so we're going to go over now and check out this new boat that they have got going on at the Tennessee Bass Nation. We're at Tim's Ford Lake today, and we're at Winchester City Park. Is that right, David?
Winchester City Park, Bass Club Ramp.
Okay, Bass Club Ramp here, and we are at the Central Tennessee Division Bass Nation Tournament.
Yep.
I see I got a lot to spit out.
That's a lot.
But anyhow, lots of boats out today. If we've heard correctly, I think we're going to have a good weigh-in.
We're going to have a busy afternoon, and I'm glad I got the whole staff here, and I'm glad you guys showed up.
Well, we're glad to be here, and I'm ready to see some of these brown fish come out of the live wells, because I know that's what's going to be here today.
We got some big ones coming.
Looking forward to that. But speaking of the fish in the live wells,
yep.
What we've got behind us here is something that I personally, y'all know me and my background. This means a lot to me right here, what's behind us. And this is a live release boat. And what I want you to do, guys, is just tell me a little bit about it. I mean, I've kind of seen it from step one when you very first are getting this project started, and now here you sit with this boat. But there is a dramatic difference in studies all across any university you go to in the survival rates with live release boat versus not. So just explain a little bit, what is the difference here, what's going to happen today versus if you did not have this setup?
At a normal tournament, you know, everybody will bring their fish back down to the lake, and they'll just dump them in off the dock or on the shore of the lake right there. It's okay. Okay, I don't want to talk down.
Sure, but we've all done it. Every one of us has done it. Okay. We're not knocking anybody.
But, you know, we have grown, Tennessee Bass Nation High School and youth, and even our adult programs are growing so much now. We have got to do something to take better care of our resources. And Dave and I have gone out and got some funding from some great people that seen what we do. They like what we do. And we said, hey, we really want to take care of what we have. So we went out and we ordered 4 100-gallon tanks. I've got 24-inch air stones, and we got 100% pure oxygen, Walter's oxygen, going into the tanks, so that when we get done with the fish, we get done weighing them. And we got the same setup up at the weigh station. Y'all seen that last fall.
Yeah.
So we got that same setup running there. The fish will be in the oxygenated water there and treated. And we're going to bring them back down here, and they're going to be in the oxygenated treated water here to help them get that slime coat back, help them relax, and get some oxygen back in their system from, you know, the ride back into the live wells.
You know, with our situation, we've got every level of boat out here. We've got brand new fancy rigs with every kind of gadget there is, and we got guys pulling boats out of the water that are 20 and 30 years old.
Yep.
So our fish can get distressed to some extent, but they can't in anybody's tournament. So first, Jake solved the first problem and got the oxygen at the tanks at the weigh-in. So now while they're sitting there waiting in those mesh bags, that oxygen's coming through and helping liven those fish back up. Well, now we've got this with the oxygen as well, and while, you know, here we are in March, it's a cool day, the risk of losing a lot of fish is much lower because it's a cool day. But you get to the end of May, June, July, of course we really don't do anything in July, but you get to those warmer months, your risk, it goes higher. So the oxygen there, and having this release boat where they've got more oxygen after they've been weighed in, is going to help help us increase our live releases, or more importantly, just decrease to get down to little or no dead release.
Yeah.
Of course, we don't really release dead fish. We keep a cooler and somebody eats them, but we really don't want that. We want all those fish to go back in the water. And, you know, I mean, if they don't make it, yeah, we want the resource still used, and people eat these fish all the time. But our goal is to release every fish that's caught alive, and now we got both ends of it covered. This is a huge deal. Jake's been working on this a while. You know, I helped a little, but Jake is our conservation guru. And I don't know that he ever gets enough praise for all the stuff he does conservation-wise, cleanup-wise, and all these projects we do.
And it's all monitored. We watch the water temperature, oxygen level, dissolved oxygen. We know what's going into the tanks, both up the stage in here. You know, and each tank has its own air stone, so it's not circulating between tanks. So if we do run into a problem in one tank, we can hurry up and correct that. Today, they're going to take care of the live release and make sure all the fish are healthy, if they need to be fizzed. Brent will take care of that, and Miss Briley is just as good as him.
It makes a huge impact, guys, because again, when you come out here for these tournaments, we've got, how many boats are on the water today?
We got 100. We got about 132 today.
So you figure that a lot of these boats are going to, have limits.
We got a lot of limits.
You figure 1-2 fish a boat, you're still talking about several hundred fish. Each tournament are going to come through this
pre-spawn,
system.
so you're talking several thousand fish. If we start losing a bunch of them.
That's right.
And we really don't want that to happen. We don't want, a bad karma or anything like that. And we're trying to get people to understand we are taking care of stuff and sort of set the example, because I'm going to tell you, we're the first organization in Tennessee to actually have our own live release boat. Yeah, the pros bring them in from Alabama or Kentucky, wherever they're at. But we're the first state organization and the first trail inside the state to have our own live release boat and step up to the plate and take care of this. Yeah. And hopefully some of the other trails will do it as well.
I think you'll start seeing some more people jump on board with it, especially when they see the impact.
Yeah, there was actually 3 marine dealers that helped us out with this. All of them come in, and none of them said, no, I want, exclusive or anything like that.
People get behind
They said, you're doing the right thing. We can't get out there and do it. You got Tim's Ford Power Sports down here that has helped us out. Nashville Marine, Anderson Marine. Everybody's come together to help us out and get this done, along with AFCO.
It goes on and
on to make this happen, and that's the only way it's going to happen. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on it, but it takes help from the community.
When you walk up here in a little while, there's going to be volunteers standing all over the place.
Granted, Jake and I lead some things, but there are so many people that have made this organization grow. And
I couldn't do it without folks like Brent and Briley, and
there's just so many. There's no way to thank them all.
Well, we've always been proud to be working with you guys in this organization. We brag about you all the time, and things like this are why, we always consider y'all to be at the top of the board. So we appreciate everything y'all are doing, all these people are doing for these kids and keeping this going. I guess we're fixing to get ready for a weigh-in.
We got fish coming up. I'm watching my bag. My bag pile disappear.
We're fixing to be in trouble. So we're going to get that going. But thank you guys for checking this out. We're going to give you some more details on this release boat later on. I'm going to do some more filming and let y'all see what it's really all about. And we're going to get up here and get to this weigh-in.
All right.
All right. All right, guys, time for this week's Tip of the Week. It's being sponsored by the Tennessee Outdoor Rendezvous and Deer Expo. That's coming up May the 21st and 22nd right there in Wilson County, the Farm Bureau Expo Center at 945 Bedore Parkway. If you guys are interested in getting more information on the show, or if you're a vendor who may want to have your own products there, contact my buddy Wes Stone at 615-444-8200 or go to tndeerexpo.com. All right, Buster, what you got for us over there for the Tip of the Week this week?
Tip of the week is always wear your safety vest or your life vest. Always wear it, especially when you're in the boat with Curt.
If you're in the boat with Curt, make sure you wear a couple of them, right? No inflatables or nothing. Make sure you got the real deal.
Those potholes on the motorcycle
helmet, too.
He must drive like Dayton does, just, to the floor or parked on a trailer. That's the two speeds
it's supposed to wear, I thought.
That's a great tip, and it's one we always like to share. Well, guys, we'll get ready to take another quick break, and we'll be right back with some more Southern Woods and Waters.